Thanks.
And I'll never
Hi,
forgive you for what you
Searchlight.
did to
What's
my father.
going on?
Well, he's not in the voice box.
Searchlight is here. He just speaks way too quietly to get picked up by my mic.
Consistently!
You gotta scream.
Fortunately, if I make it any more
Sensitive, and you'll hear.
start picking up my computer fans, and no one wants that.
You're correct.
See what happens.
So let this be a
if I
lesson to
pick up my
everyone.
game.
Searchlight speaks quieter than my computer.
Oh, that's ugly. Oh, no. I'm lowering the gain.
You've created a
Better.
problem.
Now your created problem.
I'm sorry, what now?
Other attendees to
Like
inspire
the
their
game
creative masterpieces.
Share,
So let's get to it.
share a being.
How spicy to make these prompts.
I want at least
Spicy
one of them to be
buffalo.
caliente.
Oh, do we know if Nerdy is unable to make it tonight?
I have no idea in that regard. I can reach out to him.
Joyce.
We're halfway home.
To be fair, though, I was a little surprised because he wasn't streaming prior to this. So I'm going to guess that he will not. And typically, he has been streaming prior.
If I ever get a better laptop, which will probably happen in like 3 years, maybe I'll stream.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
I actually look forward to the day that you stream.
Yeah, I'd get a webcam. Right now, most likely to stream is Battlegrounds. Nobody wants to watch Pirate Wars. So,
Well, that's because Pirate Warrior sucks.
well, it's better than Token Druid.
Oh, that's
People-
not... But that's the thing, though. It's not really that. It's just kind of like... Smork Life game plans are usually a lot less fun to watch.
People played. Also, like Power Level White,
Wait,
people
Doc?
played Token Druid for 2 weeks, and then they were like, "Wait, why am I doing this? I can play Pirate Warrior." And then
Yeah.
everybody,
Fantastic. Now it's time
Token
to
Druid went
solve
back to
that
Pirate Warrior.
problem.
That's right.
Yeah, aggro meta is in full swing at the minute.
Nothing but a pen and paper.
Not a fan. But I'm
Yeah,
telling
oh,
you, like...
You'll have to use some
Pirate
cocktail
Rogue too,
napkins.
and that deck is in Wild. There's
And don't forget to
Hot
spice it up with a
Pirate.
little color.
That deck is very good.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that, like, right now... So much content is Battlegrounds, and it's just Snoresville. It's so much Snoresville. Now I'm realizing that I'm not funny without my pre-prepared joke. And sad.
We're halfway there.
Pop-up tips. You're the wisest thing I've ever met.
Oh boy.
Only a few seconds left to
You know what? I'm
draw.
committing to my garbage drawing.
I had no drawing. I still don't know how I'm doing this one or the other one.
Alright! I can only watch streams to go to Snoresville. I can't sleep otherwise. Also love this stream.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
work. I'm going to ruin your faith in us right here.
Oh, why? Are you gonna make something that's not Snoresville?
Shake your hand.
Let's go.
Maybe.
I'm gonna make something that is so horrible that it wakes you up.
Wake me up inside! No, just you mean oof.
oh no, I spelled it wrong. But now it's a funny pun.
Yeah!
No, right. It's not a funny pun. If I spelled it wrong, it's been a funny pun. I suck.
Mine's not funny, but it is what it is. I'm usually not good at this game, so it's okay.
We're halfway home.
Let's get a move on.
Alright, I have nothing. Wish all you would have coordinated have your cups spell something. I think that would have been dope, but also that much coordination is completely beyond us.
That, yeah, there's no chance, because with our luck, it would just end up even being in the wrong order.
Quick. Quick, spell L-O-V-E. Alright, and then it's Vol?
Yeah,
I
Vol.
shall present. Oh. No, I really want to impress people with my ability to understand Nietzsche. People think they understand Nietzsche, but they really don't. Those people that understand Rick and Morty, like, need to have 3 you to understand that. That comes very nowhere close to how much you need to be able to understand Nietzsche. Let me present to you this beautiful new website right here. It is called the wolfubermensch.com. Now, let me just put the title at the top so you can read it beautifully. And this is a little blogging site, so you can just write your own thoughts about Nietzsche. Explain it. Explain the Ubermensch. Explain the wolf and the sheep and the doves and the hawks. Explain the last Christian dying on the cross. And when you see something wrong, feel free to tell them off. That's what an Ubermensch would do. Talk with other Nietzsche enthusiasts and tell them how wrong they are.
I kind of love that you spelt Uber both right and incorrect.
I feel slightly attacked.
Yeah, because that is in fact your website.
Shut up.
Alright, Carly.
All right. Problem. I'm tired of people borrowing my alcohol without telling me.
Rude.
So yeah, I know. So what's the solution? I'm gonna show a beautiful drawing. My solution is practically just drink it all. Become an alcoholic. And basically, the key concept behind this proposal is that they can't drink what you've already drunk.
I have something to tell you.
Yeah.
What happens if someone has a piss fetish, though?
But
What
also,
now?
What did I just say? They can't drink what you've already drunk. Are you sure about that?
Oh no, I have not considered this in my research. Fatal flaw.
Such a fatal flaw. So, have you ever had this problem? I find MapleStory to be very disagreeable. I'm just going to tell you right now, I have a very simple thing. You're not really wrong. I would just say to stop going on MapleStory if you find it disagreeable. It's a pretty simple solution. Don't play something that you don't like. There's nothing wrong with you, man. That's not a problem. If it makes you maple snory, don't bother.
wow, there's a lot of snore jokes now here.
I like the title quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a...
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Problem solved.
I can't even hold on to even a single fuck. Just like 2020 has just broken me. So, this is the solution.
I don't know if I like this. I don't.
Heroin. There will be I have no fucks to give. My last fuck is in the vial. And now, I'm gone.
Dark.
That was spicier than I expected.
Yeah, that was quite spicy.
Searchlight? Searchlight, are you gonna bring us back or lead us down further?
I always drink. So, I wouldn't necessarily call this a problem. But it's something that you like to do. You have something that can aid in that. This is, I don't know what it looks like to you, but for me, it is a flask with a little strap on it that you can, put around your wrists, your ankles. You get the extra large one to put around your back and hide it all underneath your clothes. I got the idea actually when I started thinking about guns, and I thought about holdout holsters. No one can find when they try and pat you down. And then I was like, why not apply it to something else equally as fun? Booze. And what better place than guns and alcohol than at a wedding? So, I just started thinking about those things, and I was like, one of the other problems is at the wedding, at that bar, it goes dry pretty damn fast. I don't know about your family, at mine, an open bar is the same thing as an empty bar 20 minutes later. So bring your own, don't tell anyone you have it, and drink it and stuff. What it's there for. Yeah, titles.
Okay.
So
I need you to know before this goes away that I thought it was a booze canister that was a cowboy.
So if you are going to have a wedding or something, I recommend not getting so drunk you don't remember your own wedding.
I shall present. Ahem. I'm always getting stuck with promoting Hotbo Pod. Why is it my duty, huh? Why can't I instead promote something of mine? You know what? I think we've stumbled onto something. I think we know what we must do. What's this? It was supposed to be my nose and a top hat in the corner there with a microphone, but it doesn't look like it. So, what do? Notbopod! Clearly the premier podcast. And by the way, I spent a year thinking up tried a slogan that I could for it. It's the not official tribute because of permissions on development for Hotbopod. That's correct.
What does the N stand for?
Not official tribute because of permissions on development.
Wow.
Oh my god.
What did I just say?
Wow. Oh my god.
Mind blown.
Correct. Remember, everybody, it is clearly the better podcast to Hotbopod, which is the premier baking podcast where two lovely fellows talk about the Great British Bake Off and all the recipes therein, as well as the history of food. Because why would you go to an official podcast that actually exists when you could instead listen to a non-existent podcast that is just me talking about how my podcast is good?
Dude,
that sounds like 90% of amateur podcasts.
It took me like 5 minutes. Not really, but it took me like a solid minute to think of that slogan.
And those of you in the audience get a chip to the best too.
Got all that? Good.
10 points for Gryffindor.
All right.
I don't want to be a Gryffindor.
No, you're a Slytherin like me.
Precisely.
Alright. I gotta be honest with you. I'm sold on, like, pictures alone.
I mean, if it's pictures alone, my picture wins, but my solution is not exactly good.
I mean, the problem...
Becoming an alcoholic, though.
That was really
I kid you not. I just love the image of the flask as, like, 2 guns and, like, a cowboy hat on the top.
It's pretty goofy if you think about it like that.
I love it so much.
Holdout Flask is the one that sold me because of this like whole open bar would like run out of alcohol. It's like, oh my gosh, this is actually a real potential problem.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna be packing this at the next wedding I go to.
I feel like you may have indulged in your solution.
Yeah.
Last time I was at my friend's wedding, I got so drunk I nearly got kicked out.
Who didn't finish voting?
Which inventions drove people
And
Oh
then-
no.
And
That might
then-
have
Yeah. Did you only vote for one?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's alright. So
Now everybody's screwed.
No, it's okay. You're an elitist. You only thought that one should win. You're like, what is it? Shark Tank.
That's definitely not fair, though.
That's alright.
There's multiple that deserve to win. Mine is not one of them, but there are multiple.
Look, I invested in it because I was like, I love the title. That's not a problem.
That's the problem solved.
Like, problem solved. Oh yes, alcoholism. I'm in. Let's go. I've got a lot of alcohol to go through before
no
that's.
one wants to go to wolfsupermensch.com and tell everyone how wrong they are.
Maybe.
That was just like well delivered. Well done.
I agree.
So sad.
You guys don't want to invest in heroin?
Look,
No,
Bubbles.
I would make some money.
I love you, Bubbles, but I genuinely didn't want to vote for heroin just because I don't want to promote heroin.
Seems
Like,
It was a
fairly
very
reasonable.
popular remedy in the 1800s.
you're right, but we live in not the 1800s.
I mean, there are
You can come back, don't worry.
but that was not. I was not talking about morphine. I was talking about the street stuff.
We know, and that's why you didn't get funded.
Also, I just spilled my cream soda, so that sucked.
I'm looking at these prompts and like
No hurry, but that's half your time.
they were interesting.
Okay, you know the drill.
I was mostly drawn by I need a way to cheat on my spouse.
What?
Yeah?
What kind of a prompt even is this?
I mean, that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, what asshole would write this prompt?
Oh, I know what asshole would write this prompt.
I know you know what asshole would write this prompt.
Real work, I love your comment there.
No, I don't get to look at it! Curse my inability to draw circles.
Real work. That's how the game
We're
worked
at the
out.
halfway
You're right.
point.
Real work.
I am definitely not going to go in the direction anyone else is going in.
Wait, well, what direction was it supposed to go to? I went because I didn't have a good inclination of what to write, and I was like, that seems good. I'm easily influenced. Heroin doesn't seem to get many votes. Maybe I won't do that. Becoming an alcoholic seems okay, though. I hate how socially, like, acceptable that is, though.
I hate that there was reasonable logic there.
That's why. I'm sad.
I mean, it did answer the question. Like,
It did, but at what cost?
and also, iCarly, I want to say, when like that actually is a thing that like happened, which is why I submitted the prompt to borrow of alcohol without telling.
Okay, you should be halfway done.
That seems rude.
Yeah, but people did that all the time.
It still seems rude.
We also had a lot of alcohol, so like,
This is true.
Yeah. Maybe we should have gotten like a locked cabinet or something.
no,
Yeah, it was not even a vague level of security.
Well, I mean, I also gotta be honest, though, like, I feel like we were also quite generous about the alcohol
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and was also all set out on a bar.
Yeah.
And mostly,
Bubbles.
all right, I will present. Our solution has already been suggested. The last problem Got another one. I don't want to think about tolerance again.
If you propose heroin, I swear to God.
No, become an alcoholic. Because when you're always drunk, your tolerance is not your concern. You're gonna drink a lot, so how much you can tolerate doesn't really matter.
Wow.
Love it.
You don't
Yeah.
have to worry about your tolerance for alcohol.
You killed it.
Where's that thinking emoji? P2!
Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. I came up with this one. I was having a conversation earlier today because I feel like people screw up the use of the word tolerance. They say that they're tolerant of things when they're not really tolerant because they don't have an issue with it in the first place. So my solution is to just kind of lift the veil and just admit the fact that you're a hypocrite just like everybody else and just say no. The end.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw the picture and I was like, a pill? Searchlight?
Right. Oh.
Just say no to drugs.
That's exactly right.
So yeah, I don't want to think about tolerance again. As we all know, in the machining world, tolerance of parts is what allows for rapid assembly of components without extensive rework, repair, and scrap rates. And as we all know, people are something we should care about as opposed to machines. So, you know what we should do? We should go back to hard manual labor. You don't have to think about tolerances anymore, and machining profile thicknesses, and all that good stuff. You could just make everything custom fit by hand in America the old-fashioned way at 10 times the price.
Why is this too close to politics for me?
USA. USA.
Oh. Alright, I shall present. Well, as we all know about tolerance, tolerance is merely the ability to basically deal with things. Because you must tolerate lots of things. You must tolerate work, you must tolerate your boss yelling at you again, you must tolerate Steve stealing your lunch from the locker for the 3rd time in a row! So, clearly, there's only one solution.
The final solution?
Absolutely. But it's better than you think. You must reach enlightenment.
That is a better final solution.
Ascend from this plane, realize the truth. All is Nero.
Is that the peace pipe?
No, actually it was meant to be another beam of light out of his head, but I'll tell you what, you can interpret it any way you want.
It really looks like.
How about this? I confirm nor deny peace pipe.
I'm siding with Bubbles on this one.
You know what? I accept. Hi,
Whether
Carly!
intended or not, it doesn't not look like that.
All right, so I don't want to think about tolerance anymore. So what's the solution? When you're on Twitter, you constantly hear people talking about tolerance. I have to deal with these intolerant people, like I'm tolerant of this and that. Live under a rock. Like, delete Twitter, delete all your apps. In fact, just throw your phone out the window and just live under a rock.
The Patrick Star maneuver.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, you could have done
Yes! Yes!
Antenna on the
So
top.
he is the most tolerant.
Alright, you've secured Bubbles' first place vote. Well done.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you absolutely did.
I shall present. So, I just don't want to think about tolerance again. It's just really been a consistent problem. And then, solution came to me one night, and I remembered a good friend of my own, Searchlight, and especially of Nero. Nero seemed to be the closest of any of us to this person. What's the solution to tolerance? Just don't tolerate anyone. If they're stupid, you just tell them that they're stupid. Don't tolerate any of that BS. If they're stupider than you, they're stupider than you, and they don't deserve your time. True solution is to hate everyone. Tolerate no one. Hate everyone. They all suck. Only you are great.
Alright, look, on the reels, I've grown as a person since college.
Yeah, so have I.
like...
This is not about you, Nero. This is about a friend that you and I both had.
Okay.
Yeah, I never saw him, but I was on the same campus as him post-college.
Yeah. I miss him. He's a good lad.
Yes. I don't know if we're talking about the same guy, but I'm thinking of somebody that I know Nero was friends with.
Does he have luxurious hair?
Yes.
Then yes.
And got his doctorate from the place I got my master's.
I wasn't gonna go any further. I was just like, we got it. Alright, well done.
All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites. Let's raise the stakes.
I'm gonna be so upset when this shakes out, and I'm gonna lose to alcoholism again.
Again.
Look, all I want everyone to take away from this is the fact that I have grown as a person since college. That's all I want.
I gotta say, the true enlightenment, like, it actually made significantly better by the presence of the peace pipe.
Well, thank you. I definitely meant to include it, for sure.
Because it definitely feels way trollier than it did before, than it would have without that.
Oh shit, we've cannibalized the market.
Oh my god.
Alright! How dare you use a SpongeBob quote and secure your ultimate victory?
iCarly, if you lose now, like, you're a complete
Oh no,
failure.
that's... Oh, we're all so boned.
Yeah, we kind of...
You know what?
Killed it, iCarly.
She cannibalized the market.
Like, literally the entire effing thing.
Alright, well, I tell you what. I'm pleased because I got 2 votes. No!
Swing and a miss.
I voted for it.
I came pretty close.
I voted
That
for
came
his
a lot
fail.
closer than I thought it was going to.
Good God,
I was feeling
meteoric
so bad.
rise. How dare you use a SpongeBob quote?
You did
I
it.
can
Good.
use whatever I want.
You are correct.
You gamed the game, and you won the game, and I'm
You did.
proud of you.
Also, to be fair, your picture of a rock was great, so.
Yeah, that was 4D chess right there.
Alright. Would we like to go again?
Sure.